Look at that smoke. 3 o'clock in the morning, almost 4 o'clock. I get up and fry some chicken. It's all right. It's all right. Thank God for high metabolism. Peace. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, my 4C gang? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. I gotta do some things here. Yeah, as y'all know, I'm in the hospital still, y'all. They trying to figure out what's wrong with this old foot of mine. I got a foot of mine. Uh, Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, hold on, y'all. Trying to get together. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Comedian Michael Allen here. That black guy that happens to be queer. So hopefully, okay. Let's come a little closer. Wait, what happened? God damn you. Hold on. So we're gonna talk about some things tonight, y'all. We're gonna talk about some things tonight. I'm gonna show myself tonight. I have to let my I have to let hey upward independent thinker, but it ain't like I ain't talk to your ass, but hey. And to the other people that's in here, if you come in, at least drop a microphone. Say hi, say something. Okay, y'all, so I think the older you get, the harder it is for your body to heal because this damn foot of mine, I would show y'all my foot, but I don't want y'all to see how swole my foot is. They still got me on the boot. Where's my boot at? My boot is on the ground. I just don't have it on yet. I don't have it on. This has been my best friend. But anytime I want to walk, I think they said I gotta have this on up to 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Come on, somebody. That's too damn long to have a damn boot on. But it has not been working. It has not been working. Period at all. So anyway, oh God, I know I'm gonna need some mayo. This is a chicken sandwich that has no flavor whatsoever. So what I'm gonna do, uh, look at that, y'all. Yes, my boot is on the ground. Y'all know what? So I'm gonna put a little lettuce on here. And then we're gonna get into our conversation, give some people some chance to get on in here because I ain't been on here, have I? I'm put a little lettuce right there. I'm not gonna ask them for anything else. I don't want to be a big pest to them. Tonight we're gonna talk about what is true friendship. What is true friendship? A lot of people say, hey friend, don't hate friend me. If you ain't truly gonna be my friend, don't hate friend me. We're not gonna do that. That's not no. You know, people say shit so freely. You know, remember that one line in Soul Food where Vanessa Vanessa Williams says, "Fuck family. Family fucked my husband. Family fucked my husband." What's going on? I need Upward up here for this. You all know I'm always inviting. Can you hit that link for me? I need you tonight, girl. I need you tonight. Um, Independent. I need some of your independent. Um, Dear Lord Father God, I thank you for this, whatever this chicken sandwich is, Father. In your son Jesus' name. What is true friendship? And I want to dispel this one part. The part about, hey, Miss Smith, Miss Smith, love you, love you, love you. Ariane Smith. Hey,
Hey, friend.
oh Lord, I didn't ask for Tootie. I did not ask for that damn Tootie. Um, Let me dispel this myth, y'all, about friends. When they say, "Oh, for a good friend, you ain't got to talk to them yet. Y'all ain't got to talk in months." And you know, when y'all do talk, y'all talk, but then, like y'all, pick up right where y'all start off. That's not a good friend. That's not a friend. Friend. A friend is somebody that you got to know every day that they all right. If you, I mean, and I'm not saying by a phone call. Like you happened to say the other day, at least a post. Let me see you then posted something. Um, so that myth, let's throw that myth out there. I ain't got to talk to you, but when we talk, we pick it right back. That's not what friends do. If I'm your friend, then I need to know you all right. It shouldn't be more than 1 or 2 days that we ain't talked without me saying or knowing what you're doing or knowing when you did went. Um, there's a lot of different types of friends. My mother was my best friend. That's the only best friend I ever had. My mother and Roland were my only best friends, besides God, but were my only best friend. Um, but people are so quick to, hey friend. I don't even call everybody friends. Some people are my associates.
Mhm.
Come on. And like in my title, sometimes we get red flags. But some people want to be friends with somebody so bad that they'll overlook those red flags. I'm not, and it's not just because I'm 56, because I did this when I was 26. I did not tolerate it. If it was some bullshit, like, let me give you an example. Even when I was in high school, we would skip, and we would go to the other school, which was Murray Wright. And the one guy, he was like the big bully. He would kick everybody's ass. I never wanted to fight him shit. He wasn't gonna kick my ass. But he was like, I'm telling y'all now, if we get over here, his name was R2. If you get over here and we get into it, whoever don't help, I'm fucking y'all up. And I said, hold up. If we get over here and somebody starts some shit, I ain't helping nobody. That would be me saying, now if y'all start now, if somebody fuck with us, I'm down. But you get over here and you talking some shit, you on your motherfucking own.
Right.
Um, and I've always been that in school. I never needed friends. I was my own friend, baby. And I think that's because me having all sisters, I had to learn how to be with myself. I had to learn how to play with myself in more ways than one. Baby, when I first learned how to, let me tell you that when I first learned how to, that baby, we had just moved in a new house, and I had finally had my own room, and it was upstairs in the attic. And I'll never forget hearing my mom on the phone to my girl. Oh shit, girl, yes, Michael loved his room. He's always up there. She didn't know because I had just started learning how to touch myself, and I was up there all day, every day. Oh my god! When I learned how to do that, y'all, oh my! And see, didn't nobody tell me? I
Mm.
did it so much. I did it so much. I got a splinter on me. I had rubbed it so much. That's why I don't need any. See, most people need Vaseline or lotion or stuff. I don't need anything. I don't use anything because I started out that way. What? I'm just saying. And if anybody's out there, young men, if you start touching yourself, how you start off is how you have to. I don't need lotion or nothing because I didn't start off with. But anyway, um,
Okay.
so yeah,
Really?
so I was my own friend anyway because when them girls play with each other, I had to, I'd sit there and play with my little army men, the little Spider Men, my little race cars, and then I learned how to play by myself. And then I'm a Pisces, so we don't follow anything. We don't follow anything. Have you ever been hurt by a real good friend, or do you have a good discernment when it comes to picking friends?
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't let everybody in my orbit. Mm-mm. I'm an I really am. Um, and I'm pretty good at reading energy. So, yeah, I kind of am pretty good with at least for reading people that would fit with me or that I would click with. So yeah, I don't just let anybody in my space. Mm-mm. I'm nice to all, nice to everybody, but I trust very few.
Okay, if y'all see me nod a little bit or wince a little bit, that's because they just gave me medication in my foot. So if y'all see anybody taking screenshots, I'm like, dude, some shit like that. But you know what? I am, but on YouTube, I have my discernment has been really really messed up. It's really been messed up because um still now, people do stuff that just I go, wow, really? YouTube? I'm at YouTube. So now I'm at the point where what? I just no new friends. I just everybody from a distance. Hey, how you doing? Um, stay in my own lane. Um, I show people love. They show me love. Like I went over and El Chipo. She was live today, and she worked at a soul food place. And I was looking at the soul food stuff, and I said, "Hey, how you guys stayed in there for a minute?" Daphne, I'd go over and watch her video, but I ain't out here trying to make friends. I'm out here trying to make subscribers. And a lot of my subscribers are friends that come in here. Um, but on the other side of that, are just showing up, talking, and I think that's why people attack my subscribers or try to say I talk about my subscribers because they look at us and know how much I lift my subscribers up and love them and I always say I got the best subscribers in these YouTube streets, hands down. I've been saying that forever. Ain't never switched up. Ain't never been different. Um, but that's what they are, subscribers. But when you allow people in your life and you truly, truly, because I'm not faking phony. I'm not going to call you mama if I don't believe that. I don't say I didn't call Vanessa Egger mama just for no other reason because she acted like my mama. And you will never see me disrespect her on here. I'm going to say what I feel. She still has a wrench. I ain't even went because I still look at her that way. Whether we talk or not, I don't think she would be that type of person that would be evil. Do you get what I'm saying? Um, and I always welcome over here. But as her son, I said what I said, and I felt that, and I stand by it. Um, I don't call Mama Tara mama-in-law. I don't call her that just because it sounds cute. We have conversations much beyond this. Um, you don't hear me calling a lot of people sis. That's just not me. I think that sis and bro word is used so loosely. And you just saying it because y'all right there at that time and that moment. You know, I don't call you sis. I may say sis in Christ. I don't say sis. I say friend. I consciously know what I say when I'm dealing with people, how I'm dealing with people. You know, do you have any best friends? Do you have a best friend? Would you like to elaborate? Do you have more than one best friend? Do you is it best friends that you talk to every day and y'all hang out every day? Do you think you need as far as a best friend?
Oh, child, I thought I was talking, but you were breaking up some. Are you still there? Um,
Oh, I don't know what happened. We went out. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, you were asking me if I had more than one best friend and what. Well, I'll go ahead and anticipate. I think I can pretty much gauge where you were going with that. If I'm off, you can feel free to ask me more questions. But no, there are three ladies, so there are four of us that before I left the military. Um, there were four of us. Hi, Arian Smith. There were four of us that were really, really, we did everything together. We went to lunch and outings, whatever, what have you. We were always together, and um, yeah, they're like they're not just friends just because we work together. They're friends because when I was having life situations, when life was life, and those were the girls that um had my back, that stood right beside me. They picked me up. They held me up. They were everything, and all have served in uniform. um even when I had to deploy at a moment's notice in the midst of a divorce, those girls were right there. um yeah, down to making stuff happen. I mean, stuff that I did not think would be possible to get done within 48 hours, but because of them it happened. So I owe them my life, I feel. um but yeah, they've been there through my good times as well, celebrate my children and their accomplishments and the like. So, and now our group broke apart, And they broke apart not because of personality conflicts, but because of uh, my one of my friends, her husband got transferred. So, and it just so happens it's to, you know, Florida, and we go there every year to vacation. So, um, I'm looking forward to our next get together. It's gonna be epic. But no, we don't talk every day. We don't talk. Yeah, we don't talk every day or all the time, and we try to get together once a month, at least to those of us that are in the area, and we go to lunch or dinner. We celebrate each other's birthdays. Um, yeah, we're pretty tight. And there's nothing about me that they couldn't tell you, and vice versa. I mean, we've kind of been
Let me ask you a question.
mhm.
Are they, what are their nationalities? Are they black women?
Two white, and so with all of us, two white, two black. So we mixed. So yeah, but yeah, we mesh very well. All of us, I think, because we're not high stress people. We're like real low key, just easy breezy. Easy breezy. I mean, it doesn't take much to. We don't require a whole lot of attention or a lot of effort to make something happen. Like when we went on a trip, for instance, the first time, and we did our little grocery shopping to stock up for the week, and we forgot, like we had got everything that was on our list, but we forgot to get bread. We so chill and so low key, so easy breezy that we just made sandwiches, just rolling up the meat and the cheese, and it wasn't a showstopper.
Wow, really? No,
Yeah.
uh, for me, like I said, best friend for me, it's hard to get them with me to be a best friend. For one, you have to be a movie buff because that is what I loved about Roland. We could be anywhere and we could deliver a line of a movie, and it would be the most appropriate time. And we would laugh so hard till tears come out our eyes. And, everybody be like, what the hell is wrong with them? Um, but like Beyonce, sometimes you got to be your own best friend. Sometimes you have to be your own best friend. And in this day and age, I keep telling folks, be careful who you tell your business to. Um, hell, the court shows should have told us that back in the day. Watching the court shows when people get up there. I just seen this was so hilarious. I seen a clip on YouTube, and the boy, police had him handcuffed, and because he had robbed somewhere, but he didn't rob. He robbed it with somebody, his friend. He called his friend. He said, "Hey man, they caught us." Like, he called him and said they caught us, and the guy was like, "What?" He was like, "No man, I didn't rob this shit by myself. We on our way to your house. They coming to get you now." And the guy was like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" He was like, "No, shit, you don't want to ask me to come in with you. I ain't going down by myself." This shit was so hilarious, and that was the blueprint of do shit by yourself. Cause this man said they caught us, and the guy said, "But you don't even want to handcuff. What the bitch fuck you mean they caught us? They caught you." And you have a lot of people in life like that would rather take you down with them instead of looking at it like this was shit. Instead of all us doing, let me go ahead and do this a little time, cause that would be me. We decided to do this shit. I'm gonna go here and I'll just take it all. Hopefully, I ain't gonna tell on them. I don't know. I can't stop them if they get caught or whatever, but I ain't gonna be the one to help them get caught. And you have some people that won't do that. But when you go into a situation like that, you have to already know the possible outcomes of it, the possible consequences. And in friendship, you have to be willing to listen, see what is my point really worth it that bad to, you know what I'm saying? You really have to evaluate them because our little thing we had yesterday I thought was hilarious. Um, you and that damn what?
Look, I perked up when I heard that. Wait, you did what yesterday? Come again? What had happened?
First of all, I would like to thank you for your service to this country. Let's get that out the way.
Throat right now.
But y'all, it was so funny because
Oh
she
Lord.
was on there. And I disagreed with her about generalizing, but you did say you generalize anyway that most people don't mean it when they say it. And I think, but I meant it, and I was like, how can you tell? You don't know that. That's what you think. And anyway, y'all have to know that independent thinkers more emotional than I am because as women are women, and she's this white woman from the suburbs, this rich white woman from the suburbs. Number one, I'm surprised. I'm surprised she didn't say, "Officer, this
Right.
negra." It was
Mhm.
a negra. Um.
The
So
black.
anyway, when she talks and I tell her to hold it down because I had to use the bathroom, I was going through something else, and I can hear her still though. And she was like, "With that being said, I'm getting down." So, our panties in a bar changer. That's what I'm saying.
And I to the cop. Ooh. hmm And I was like, listen, Linda and CMA.
Right. So, and yeah, she was making me and Linda kept saying, "Well, we man, and we gonna keep saying." But anyway, when she got off, and I was like, "Oh, did she feel some type of way?"
hmm
So after I finished the live, I dialed her because and it rang like 12 times and she didn't answer.
Gosh, you said can't ring no 12. It didn't even complete the first ring all the way through. Really?
Oh, but no, it might have rung twice, and so I really did not want to talk though. I really at that time, I guess me being in the hospital and all that. I did whatever it was. I did not want to get through it right there, but I did want to be able to say I dialed that number, and, and so when you said you hit it right on the nail. You said you just wanted to say call. Go ahead. Go ahead. What was you about to say?
Look, I done forgot now. You know I'm 56, right? I can't remember shit. Excuse my French. No, but I don't know. I was mad. It was a whole lot of dynamics because I was trying to make a point. When I generalize saying that, I hate when people say it for me personally, because the vast majority of the people are just walking around and saying it like no different than you would say, hello, how you doing? Well, let me answer. Folks ain't waiting around to hear your answer because they could really care less. It's just a nice gesture, and that was the point that I was trying to make. So when you was talking over me because you had some agreement in the comment section, I was like, hold on, hold up. And then you posted the comment from Linda's front row. And I was like, oh, okay. I get it. You do you. You continue to tell the veterans, thank you for your service. I will do that also. However, I'm saying it to my brother and my sister. Thank you. They know the struggle. And I understand. Don't be doing all that, whatever. No, but they know the struggle. So it's a common courtesy you extend to each other. However, comma, with the folks on the outside, again, I'm not saying this is a united, all-inclusive response. This is my response.
Here we go. We were talking about the friendship that we had. You still trying to explain it all over again. We got that part. We were talking.
Hey, hello, now it's a problem because I'm doing what you did. I followed suit. Help me to understand. How's it different? Is it better because you said it? I mean, it is your channel.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead with your story.
Make PT hop off the head, and then because she getting a little crank over here. But no, in all seriousness though, I can't remember what I was saying now. You didn't messed up my flow.
I was saying how when I called you and I let the phone ring once or twice and I got off there, I really didn't want to go there, and how you had said you really didn't probably want to talk, but as your friend, I knew something was wrong, and I knew it wasn't that serious for me, but it was serious enough for me to listen to. Say, hey, I didn't mean it like that. If that was, and we worked through that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was really saying.
Yeah. And that's all for me, my frustration. And that's what I was attempting to explain, that where my frustration came from. For one, it's when you open up and explain, or open up and share some of the vulnerability. Some of my vulnerabilities when it came to military service, that in and of itself is an emotional thing. So yeah, I think it was good because we got a chance to dialogue about it. But in another sense, it may not have been the best, because I learned something in that moment, that some areas are still a bit sensitive. Kind of like talking to the Vietnam vets. You see some of them where they cry like it just happened yesterday. So I guess I'm asking for some grace in that sense. Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's all.
Well, what I did was, it's a veteran, right? How ironic, right next to me. And how I dealt with it is, when I had to pee, and I went over there and I slapped the shit out of him. I slapped the shit out. I said, thank you for your motherfucking service. Now look at that, independent thinker. Yes, I slapped. No, let me say.
Right there, those fighting words. No, but yeah.
But I do tell people, if y'all see somebody veteran walking, thank them for their service and mean it. Be sincere about it. Mean it. I don't just say thank you for your service. I said, man, thank you because you do something I could never do. Mm-hmm. I'll say that. And most of the time, I'll even ask to take a picture. I was looking through my pictures. I had a picture of firemen, police officers, people that I said thank you to. Well, the police officers, I stopped them and said thank you because I don't want them to run my name, when I have a warrant. So they'd be like, if he's engaging with us. Motive. But no, I really looked through my pictures, and I got pictures with police officers, firemen, EMS, all of those people, and it's me because I'm telling them thank you for your services. And so I do, and I do it from my heart, and I just love men.
See, now you're talking. Think led you to take the pictures with them because you thought they were hot or something. You like a man in uniform? Is that it? Is that the attraction?
That never turned me on, but It's something about a fireman walking in your room with an axe and a hose over his shoulder.
Mm, mm,
Uh, yeah. Oh
okay.
yeah. Or a basketball player. You know, I love sports. I'm into basketball player. That is my perfect body type basketball player.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay. They can now they can be my friend. You know, I had a friend that played basketball, straight guy. Yeah. Gay men and straight men can be friends without anything happening. If you see my avatar here, those two are two straight men that were my best friends. Even though they're my cousins, they still were my best friends. They were good. The light skinned one. You see the tall one?
hell, both of them look.
Um,
What you talking
I
about?
know the tall one. That's my cousin Andre. And
Okay.
so him and his girlfriend, we had hung out. I said, "Look, y'all, let's go by my bar." It was a gay bar, and so I told him, I said, "Look, nigga, when we go in here, you cute, they gonna hit on you. Just tell them, I don't mess around." He said, "I don't give a fuck." I don't give a fuck because it's him and his girlfriend. So we go in there. When I tell you these sissies, I could just see them looking at him like, "Oh my god." And they was, I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" I said, "That's my cousin." I said, "But he's straight. That's his girlfriend." So I'm on the dance floor and I'm just a dance. Right? My cousin got country type of voice. I can hear him go, "Motherfucking bitch." I look, I'm running over there because I know I saw he about to whoop somebody's ass. What it was is the boy was sitting there and the chin, you sitting there and you have your hand in the other chair next to you. My cousin sat down on the boy's hand and thought the boy tried to touch his ass. Oh my God. The guy was like, man, it was so hilarious. And my cousin apologized to him. And we had a great, great night. But that show you how open he was and how comfortable he was in his own sexuality to be able to go up in there. Y'all be careful. I'm telling you women this. If y'all ever have a man and say you have a gay friend and your gay friend wants you to come to something of his and that man refuses and I ain't going to no motherfucking bar, fuck them fag. Trust me, 9 times out of 10, there's a reason why that man won't go up in there. And that has nothing to do with him. It has a lot to do with his sexuality. I'm going to give you a story. My cousin Roland, it was his 6-year anniversary of him being dead or his birthday, one or the other. And so we were all going to go to his favorite bar called the Pandora Box. It was a gay bar. Family members coming in, was girlfriend, boyfriend, straight ones, and the straight men had no problem. But my one cousin, her boy was like, "Fuck that. I ain't going up in no motherfucking gay bar." And she was like, "But you going with me? We all going." Even the other straight guy was like, "Man, they ain't got, what the fuck? They ain't got shit to do with you, you know? Should you go to a regular bar, be some gay people up in it?" And this man was, and I said, "Motherfucker, first of all, you ain't that cute. Ain't nobody gonna hit on your ass. This is me, you know. You ain't gotta worry about a motherfucking thing." And so, anyway, after we all tipsy. This was our last stop. We tipsy. I said, "Fuck that. If he ain't gotta go, where he going to? Come on, y'all." So we go in, and he eventually goes in too. So now it's a bar. They got two sides. They have male dancers. They have female dancers. Oh my God, that's when one girl gonna come up to this bitch came up to my table with me and I think it was one of my nephews and cousins. We was sitting there and she come and she bend over and she go to clapping her booty cheeks and pooed it. And pooed it. And she turned around to me, "Oh, excuse me." I said, "You nasty bitch. This bitch pooed it in my face." Look, if that did not push me way more over to men when that bitch did that to me, turned around. She turned around first of all to see my face and see if I know she did it, and she was like, I'm saying, first of all, you're giving yourself when you turned around to say, I heard clap, clap, clap. I said, did this bitch just pull in my face?
Who would have been like, sis, I followed.
I almost kicked my ass into the wall.
Mm,
Yeah, Miss Smith. She
no.
bent over and she was popping the coochie and the pop, pop, pop. I mean, it was clapping too. But I heard a, I said, I said, I said, did this bitch just pulled in my face? And my cousin and everything was cracking up, laughing. I was like, "What your nasty ass?" So
Mm-mm.
anyway, yeah, I remember that story so well. I was so mad at her putting in my damn face. I ain't asked for a lap dance. So, that has scarred the fuck out of me. And she was a cute girl too. She was a cute girl too. I because the first I hit her ass one time when she was dancing. Come on, baby.
Mm,
I get to go on and get the hell away from me. Look. So
right.
anyway, I get up. Now I want to drink. The one bar is so crowded. So I go to the I'm gonna go to the other bar, they got another bar in the back. And now, mind you, all of us are up by this front, all my family. When I go to the back bar and I go out, who do I see but my cousin's boyfriend and a gay guy arguing? I get my drink and I stand to the side.
You
They
so
were
dramatic. Oh my, waited all night and
I
just
stood in I stood in the right. Listen, I stood in the wings
mm,
listening. And the guy was like, "Well, what about my car?" And blah blah blah. The car was in her boyfriend car was in the gay guy's name.
are you catching all the tea?
Oh my god. Come to find out they had been fucking.
Mm-mm. Tell
And when I told my cousin and him was outside that bar, they fought. It was so hilarious. They fought that whole night. And we kept talking, that's why that motherfucker was scared to go up in there. He was scared to run into
mm-hmm.
his boo. So me and him ended up together for 2 years too, but still. No, just, ooh.
Silly. That's really silly. Look,
But yeah,
look, I got I am dragging ass today. Seriously. After leaving that gym and sitting in that sauna, baby, I am so relaxed. I mean, this is all natural, but I feel like I done had a glass of wine. I ain't had nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Not nail glass. But yeah, so I'm trying to hang in there. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. So
do you think you be up for prayer in the morning?
um yeah,
Because I must say, since you turned 56, let's just keep it 100.
you about to
You
say
making
great
you you making it bad. You making it look bad for the rest of us that's 56.
what?
Cause you have turned 56 and just become this lazy old heifer.
Uh, look, I went to them and that girl worked like I can hang.
And you went to the gym, you came right home and ate. You ate before you went to the gym. You ate on your way
Look,
to the gym.
put all my business out there. I ate healthy, y'all. I ate healthy. I ate a bowl of soup and about 40. So I have no idea how many calories these are. They're probably about 60 per.
Look, I don't know why I'm talking, girl, because I be like, when I ever came down there to see, be like, girl, go to that one place you was talking about. We be eating that, in that one place you was eating that one, let's go by there.
I,
Let's go, let's go get some crabs. What?
look, I showed day because I love them. Now I love crabs. I love shellfish, and I love my sweets. But the sweets, it's a shame. I'm starting to learn about food, things that I did not know. And it's like all the stuff that we've grown to love and just enjoy, it's killing us. It's literally killing us. So I gotta change my stinking thinking, and now I'm eating to live versus living to eat. However, with these are my guilty pleasure, and my whole thing is, all right, I know I messed up today, so I'm gonna work harder tomorrow. And yeah, that's
What are those?
huh?
What are those you just held up?
These are oatmeal raisin cookies. And baby, when I tell you these cookies are so good, ooh, I literally have had four. And if I stay up here chatting, I would have eaten maybe another four. I ain't trying to do that because I do not want to be a Oompa Loompa. And yeah, that that
Miss Smith say so true. They lied to us about food.
they did.
Um, yeah.
It's so
I'm so shocked that I'm not a diabetic, and I'll tell you why.
mm,
Like I remember me telling you, my mother ate. She would just pour sugar in her hand. That was when she was pregnant with me. She said that was her craving, and like she would eat the little. What's that little box of the little skinny box of cereal? I mean, sugar. She would eat a whole box of that throughout the day. And so now here I love sugar. I was one of them kids where I would pour sugar on my cereal, and it had to be once all the cereal was gone, I had to be able to scoop up the sugar still with the milk, and I still do it to this day. And I've done it so much. I'm not I'm not addicted to sweets. I love them,
yeah.
but I've never been diabetic or anything, and that's so amazing considering how much sugar I love in my coffee or my grits.
Yeah.
I put sugar on everything that I love, and I'm shocked, and I thank God for that I'm not diabetic because of that at 56.
That's a blessing. You are blessed. You are a blessed man. However, um, yeah, for folks like myself, though, I have to wean myself off of it. And I have done well for quite a while. Like you'll see me eating lots of fruits and veggies, but then there's sometimes where like my daughter, I buy the cupcakes and stuff for her. Even with that, it's like I'm trying to get her to enjoy healthy treats like peppers and hummus or any vegetables and hummus. Um, yeah, but if we're gonna get sugar,
What is hummus made out of?
hummus is chickpeas. I think tahini, and tahini is, I forget which nut. It might even be sunflower seeds ground up, and yeah, and it might have like a lemon juice or something in it, but it's minimal ingredients. But I think it's sunflower paste or something spread. But the hummus is just chickpeas. I think that's olive oil or some sort of oil. And I think lemon juice, like a splash or two of lemon juice. That's it. So you can actually make it yourself. Take the chickpeas out of the can and drain them, mash them, mash them. Just keep mashing them until they get all the lumps out of it, and then you put that in there. I'm thinking I might be missing a couple of ingredients, but not that many. It's minimal ingredients, and it's really really oh so good for you. So good. So I'm starting to learn about healthy snacks, and so I try to find something that's going to satisfy the palate. But
Hey, keep talking. She's taking my vitals, okay?
okay. And let me y'all some other stuff I didn't learn. So since we're talking, because I'm really trying to do everything holistically. But like I take my water bottle everywhere I go. And I don't know if y'all know about Yaki Awakening. I mean, there's him and all these other people are like emerging, but I do trust Yaki Awakening. Um, and he talks about what's that white lady's name? I can't remember her name. The old lady with the accent. I know y'all, Barbara O'Neill. Thank you, Lord. Barbara O'Neill. I trust the two of them, but they both talk about having just your regular water, whether it be filtered, or, the water you buy, whatever, not necessarily the faucet, filtered water. And you sprinkle, Barbara O'Neill talks about Celtic salt. And really, Celtic salt, I was going crazy looking for Celtic salt. And I guess I think I want to say I did the research. It's been so long ago now. But I think Celtic salt is nothing more than sea salt, I think, or kosher salt. It's one of the salts that I already had in the house. And I'm like, well, damn, I done went out and killed myself finding it. During the pandemic, the shelves were bare. You couldn't find it anywhere. Now you go in the stores, you can see Celtic salt, and Celtic with a C, Celtic, Celtic salt. But either that or Himalayan salt, the pink Himalayan, just to take some of it and put it like, a couple pinches of salt and put it in your water. And it's supposed to hydrate you at the cellular level. And with me not being a science major or STEM scholar, I understand that as water. If you imagine the circle as the cell, when you add that salt, it penetrates the cell. And then maybe the nurse Smith, I can't see comments, but maybe you understand it better than I do. But what I'm saying, that happens. So I will tell you, I guess it hydrates you just that much better. And it's like the salt gives it, the Celtic salt, I guess, has all these minerals in it and vitamins in it that, or maybe minerals that your body needs. So it's like extra good for you. So always try to put some salt in your water, girls and guys. So
Wait, not in regular water when you drink it?
Yeah, a couple of pinches in there. And it almost tastes, I kid you not, it almost tastes like unflavored Gatorade. When I tasted it, when I first tasted it, I was like, oh wow. So this is why Gatorade kind of has that, it's like a sweet and salty balance, even balance, but it's the salt in that stuff that, because without it, it would just taste like sweet syrup or sweet water, but that salt balances it out. So it's really good and good for you. You would be better hydrate. Your body would hydrate better with the salt added than it would without it. So yeah. And now I'm so into like all the teas and stuff that you can make. Yep. Okay, so I was right. Yay, thank you, Miss Smith. So
She
yeah.
said,
Dang it, Carly.
she said, yes, up with the salt draws water into the cell hydration for the body. For the body, yeah. Water, little potassium. Exactly, that's what Gatorade is for. Salty water, little potassium. Okay, all right. I don't like Gatorade, but you know what? I've been drinking water since I've been in here.
That's a good thing.
Trying to as much as I don't like water. And my
But
last name is Waters.
now go figure. You got to
And I'm nice.
the water king. So you see how excited and energized and I'm a little bit, but I after all that working out, yeah, because today was chest and back and crunches, and I did like a circuit. So that lady wore me the hell out. I'm so damn tired. I'm serious. I'm barely hanging on, but because you're my friend and I love you so much, CMA, that is why. What is in the ham sandwich is happening here? Are you showing us your foot? Your boot?
No, I didn't mean to show shit.
Like,
Hey,
right?
hey, I didn't mean to show nothing. Hey, LT Paul. I wanted some of them damn greens. I'm not too much into the turkey chops and all of that, but I did see the greens, girl. Yeah, I was looking at her. I was looking at a video of her at work today. She
Oh,
was, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, so
Oh, this pill got me kicking in.
yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that the level. That's a good thing, right? Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
I said I'm happy to hear that your meds are kicking in, because then that means the pain will drop down, right? Yeah.
I have never. I don't know what this is. I said I have to ask God, what is the purpose of this, Lord? I was at home in so much pain. I had to call the ambulance. I get here constantly. The only time I wasn't in pain is when they gave me the shot in the back of my leg, the nerve blocker.
Mm.
The nerve blocker. I was so tired of catching damn Ubers. I was Ubered out. Um, but I didn't want to wait on the ambulance those times. I said I had to call um the thing. I had that boot on, then I got to take the boot off, then I got to put it back on, and then I got to take it off. Um, I look at my foot. Mm, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Um,
And positive and rainbows and unicorns and sprinkles and spirit fingers and all that happy stuff, because then your body will follow. Meaning, like, even if you were raging and fighting, your foot would feel like it's, if they asked you your pain
fuck are you in a corner?
you would say your pain level is at 75. I used to not to believe that and thought it was a bunch of BS, but no, it's a very real thing. I'm telling you, I'm learning so much and I'm so excited about all of this stuff. And hopefully that would be something, even maybe that's why you're going through this, so you be able to share some of your experiences, like some of the crazy stuff you think I'm saying, you even try it and you'd be like, you know what, this is a good experiment and a good topic. Yo, so I think God is doing some amazing things. He may have a different way of going about it, but whatever it takes to humble us, and sometimes it's just sitting us down, literally. I'm not saying that is what's happening, but something to consider, because you say you
He didn't set me down too damn long.
well, you do remember that. Like, you come again. He was like, no, God, I disagree. Okay. You ain't been right since. I learned a valuable lesson through you. Yeah, so thank you, Lord, for that lesson, because I don't want to be sat down that way. I want to voluntarily sit down. So
You know what? You ain't never lied. Ever since I said, Lord, hold on, I disagree with you. He has proven to me to never disagree with him again.
mm-hmm,
Oh my, that is so true.
almost two. Yeah. I can't even remember what you were disagreeing about, but hell, it won't worth all of this. It definitely wasn't. I'm like, it really wasn't that serious, but you paying a hell of a consequence, dude. Mm-mm. I'm learning through your experience, but
He is King of Kings, baby.
huh?
And he is King of Kings and Lord of Lords because he showed that.
I kid you not. Like,
I
yeah,
just say, I just say, God, come on, let my feet get back right. Let me be able to walk on my own. I can't even walk on my own.
it,
Mm,
it's it, it'll be here before you know it. That's why Wesley too.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I still gotta lay with my foot up on the pillow. Um, Elevated.
They follow the doctor. Be whole again. Your thigh attached back to the bone again. And you like the little kids used to say back in the day, you won't be looking illiform. What is illiform? Have you ever heard that? Did y'all say that in Detroit? Oh, yeah, where I was, they used to say illiform. I'm like, what is that? I don't want to talk like that. Yeah. So anywho,
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this live. We'll have to do another one.
yeah, because
Somebody actually tired of sleeping.
I'm tired as ball.
Yeah, and I'm gonna watch the movie. And I thank you for coming up.
You welcome. Welcome.
And thank you for reminding me why God set me down. I didn't need to know that.
Ooh, child.
I did disagree with him.
And you, yes, you were.
Say that again. What?
I said you disagreed with him and you were adamant about it. Yes, you were.
Well, I know who is the ruler, who is the head, and I will not question him. No, I question him ever again. Let your will be done, Father God. I know this is my dry season, but in a dry season, you lose your resources, but you go to your main resource, and that's God. That's you look at the hills which cometh your help. Come on, somebody. And right now, I'm looking at those hills. Come on, hills. Come through the hills. Come through the hills. High hills. I'm talking about high hills. High hills. Not
No. Oh my gosh. Father, help him, for he know not what he says. Like,
walk around. Take a high hill. So I'm looking at the hills with coming my help. And my help is coming from these high hills right here, baby. Thank you, Jesus. Oh,
mm-mm.
I said that my ankles start hurting. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
He like, you
Well,
sure you?
he come through swiftly. He's swift with it.
Won't we?
Ooh, that was swift. My ankle started that fast. He did that swiftly.
Right. That is so funny. I'm still tickled inside about that. And I go to lift my water bottle, but when I tell you my arms, I can't even hardly lift anything. And this is tonight, so I can imagine tomorrow I'll probably be feeling like you. But
Yeah.
in
Yeah. I hate when somebody compare themselves to real problems.
you like I can't even be sick, right? No. Let's start comparing medication dosages too. Why don't we? Like the old that's what you do when you get old. Then you start, one other thing they start doing, you start looking at the paper. Well, do we even use the newspaper to see obituaries anymore? It's word of mouth now or the internet or Facebook.
All I was, all I was thinking, I was just comparing herself to me. How about this? All she'd do is stay her ass at home, and she wouldn't be hurting. Tell me I'm gonna be just. You could have stayed your ass at home. You chose to be hurt like that. I didn't
Look,
choose to. Don't compare yourself with me. Now,
look, for all y'all that be not having no man. I'm doing my due diligence, child. I'm getting fine, getting just right. Okay, I got to get my summer body together.
as my girl, I can't remember her name. Oh my god, she's from Detroit too. She's so hilarious. She do a lot of comedy skit. She says she want to be a woman of God with a body of a whore. She said a body of a whore. What was that woman's name? She said, yes, she want that thing to sit up. Said she a horse. Oh, she prayed for people. She lay here, but she built like a whore.
Look,
uh,
that is so funny. But
they don't see that clip.
huh?
They never seen that clip.
No.
I'm gonna have to send it to you. She said, yeah, she want to be a woman guy, but have a body of a whore.
That's hilarious. I need I need to get it so put it on loop 1,000 times when I'm in the gym on the treadmill or lifting and I feel like, giving up like I've been doing the little strings and then I use my body weight. That stuff hurt. And I'm thinking I'm gonna fall on the floor. And you know what? One thing I be worried about while I'm in there, like, Lord, please don't let my ponytail get hooked up on the machine. Oh my God. Please, Lord. Yeah, I need y'all. We need to all have corporate prayer about this ponytail that is survived the gym days. Well, I'm about to straight go bandana, leave PT at home. You think that's
I would think if you were sitting there pulling up the weights and then your ponytail go up with the weights. Oh my God, I
I
would be on the floor.
I told my trainer because little things that hang from the machine from the pole. She was like, okay, I forget what they call them, but she's like, hey, I want you to do these. You're gonna lean forward, kind of like Michael Jackson when he in that video when he's doing this. So I'm leaning forward. I'm holding on to the straps. My hands got to be in a certain position, and I'm leaning forward. And then I got to push myself from the straps. That's what it is, the straps. And then there's another one where I gotta open up wide and then close them in front of me. And when I'm closing them in front of me, remember it's like a triangle. So I'm closing it and I don't want the ponytail to, if I don't move my arms in the right position, it'll grab the ponytail. And I'm like, Lord, if you love me, please don't let me snatch this thing off with these oh my God, can you imagine that? And I did ask the trainer, I was like, have you ever seen anybody lose their hair up in here? So you know it's coming. I just don't want to be that chick. You know it's gonna happen. You know it. Because it'd be a lot of hair up in there. I mean, the black girls that got that long hair down to their waist. I mean, that some of them it could be real, but we can't hear you.
It's nice that you can afford a personal trainer. I wish I could because I belong to Planet Fitness. and I have to go in there. You know what I do? I actually, this is what I do. I mimic what the trainer had the other person do, and I know they be looking at me. And so every time the trainer had the one guy do something, I do it. And I mean, nigga, you gonna train me without even knowing it, and I do it. So, you think that that's illegal?
No, that's actually that's a flex. That's smart, really. Because trust and believe, when I'm not going, when my little time is up, I mean, the collective time, when that thing is up, I'm not gonna remember what the heck I did, for the first week or the second week. I will have no idea. And it just so happened today I asked the lady, like, okay, well, I got this thing on the app. Am I gonna be able to see the videos once we're done forever and ever? And she's like, no, the videos go too. You only get them for like a week. I'm like, oh, bet. I'm glad she told me this, because I'm gonna have a notebook with all of this stuff, and I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if I can find the videos. I see you turn your mic off. What?
But you can screen record them right off your phone.
Duh, folks. I'm 56 years old. I don't know how to do all that. Need kids, the youth around. You know what? I probably could ask.
Yeah, because look, it's a screen record. On my phone, I have a screen record. All I have to do is press screen record. It will start recording, then go to the video and start playing the video, and it will record the whole thing.
Okay, so thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Figure it out. I'm gonna get her to help me, or somebody.
Oh.
Hmm. The girl.
No, she already talking about the video goes. She might not even help you. She wants you to have to pay for the video.
I ain't paying one time. No, but I do want to
download them.
Huh?
You can download them too.
They're within. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't have this skill set for that.
Send them. Can you send them to somebody?
I doubt.
But we got to get on the phone. I'm gonna show you how to. I'll tell you how to do it when we talk. Don't forget.
Okay. Yeah.
I will.
And that's what you're paying for. And it's worth it, because right now I walk into a gym, any gym, even Planet Fitness. Walk in there, I don't know what to do other than get on the treadmill, ride the bike. The rest of it, I'm looking just as goofy and crazy, lost. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like feeling like.
All I do is I get on the bike and the treadmill. I get on the little stairs. I may lift a couple of weights, but I get into them chairs, the massage chairs, and all that. I love that.
Oh my God. Good.
You know, sit in the sauna.
Yeah, see, and that's why Uber right to the point where it's like I was sleepy, but I did the what do they call it? Cryogenics. There's a chair where it like has from your head to your toes, where it sets the temperature to cold. It's some areas you can't do the heat, and I guess you could change the cold to heat, but I think I got a system now. After working out, go sit on that chair if it's available, where it's nothing but ice, and I guess it's supposed to help with muscle recovery, and then go to the hydro bed and lay on that, because that's like a warm ocean breeze just going. I mean, the ocean wave just going under your body from the head.
Hydro bed.
Huh?
I love the hydro bed.
Oh my God. If you think the one at Planet Fitness is the bomb, that's where I was first introduced to it. This one here, it is the creme de la creme. The one at Planet Fitness don't touch this one. I mean, I ain't never seen a bed like that. It is amazing. So yeah. So they I did that, and then afterwards I went and sat in the sauna. I ain't never been in a sauna before. One of my coworkers used to do it all of the time, and I thought it was crazy. I was like, "Who wants to go sit? You might as well sit outside." He said, and I'm just bad mouthing them and telling them how weird it is. Da 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 da. Baby, I sat in there. I was like, "This is the best kept secret." The sauna. Oh my God! I'm like, oh my goodness! That was so silly of me, so foolish. I bet I was humbled today when I sat in there. Oh my God!
I
It was.
love the I love the chair. I got in one chair one time, and when I tell you, it massaged my butt out, my buttocks, and my neck. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is a little freaky. What is it doing to me?" And it, oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Um, I love the one that closed on top of you. It's like you're sitting inside of it. Yeah, I got one like that.
A chair that closed
It's like an egg almost. It looks like an egg almost.
where you put your hand, press it, your hand. Yeah, that's yeah, amazing. You're right.
You know, I
Woohoo!
this pill not get nauseated 1 minute because it working. Like now, I feel like I got to throw up. Oh Lord! I
Yikes!
guess that's what I'm. I guess that's what almost 57 does to you.
That's right. So you're the senior.
Yeah, I'm making. I'm drinking a lot of water. Though.
That's good. If you drink more, maybe it can't hurt nothing. You think?
All right, y'all. We said we was gonna get off this phone. We still been on here. Uh, okay, y'all. So listen, I have enjoyed y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Look, support the channel and everything. The GoFundMe is still up. Um, the car I still got to be the car thing, but I just ain't had no energy, y'all, to do it. No whatsoever. Um, yeah, we ain't got that long left in this year. It's November coming.
But
2
you,
more months.
they got enough.
Uh,
Well, I thought you were talking about us being in the 50s, the over the threshold, the 50s. We don't have that much longer on Earth. Silly me.
I was talking about in this year, you know, right here. So you got November, December. Um, going on with the stamps and I pray to God it's not going to be a war. And I looked at something that Trump. They asked him about heaven. He said, "Oh no." He said, I'm not going to get in heaven. I have done too many things to not get in heaven." So here you have a man that don't even feel like he gonna make it to heaven. And so that is, his mindset is demonic right now. And he don't care. Some people that will take as many people to kill as many people and take them with them.
See
And
how
he seems like one of those Hitler type people.
you see how sad it is that he feels he's so far gone that he doesn't realize that as long as he accepts Jesus into his life, into his heart, and vow to live for Jesus, if he professes him, that he could, just like the next person, could end up in heaven because he made it right with God. That's so sad. So sad. Mm, wow.
Makes you wonder, did he ever really have true friends?
That's true.
Because only person unhappy like that can be that mean and cruel.
Yeah. It's not normal. The behavior is normal at all. And like Dr. Phil used to always say, hurt people hurt people. And that's how you can always tell, you know, yeah, people may have experienced something traumatic or something hurtful in recent times, but even still, it wouldn't cause you to be so hateful towards other people. Some of that stuff goes way back further than his adult life. It goes into the childhood. You want to know about why people behave the way they do? Look at their childhood, and it explains everything you need to know. I'm convinced of that. You turn your mic on.
I said, yeah, for the most part, that is so true. hmm Life is so short. I was just sitting here thinking how my grandmother and them when I was younger, and I was stuff, and they're all. It seemed like it was yesterday that I was sitting there as a little kid, trying to be grown, trying to be nosy, want to hear what they was talking about, and looking at my grandmother, and my grandmother was my age, 56, and none of them are here. Whole room full of people. None of them are here. Um, Thanksgiving was my mother's day to cook, and it was nothing like waking up as a young boy and looking at the parade, the Thanksgiving Day parade, going, smelling the turkey in the oven, the sweet potato pies being cooked, and my mama in there. I mean, my mama be cook. My mama could cook her ass off, and eventually growing up to be in the kitchen with her doing it, and then I started doing Thanksgiving dinner, and baby, my food tastes just like hers. I got to pass that on to somebody before I leave here. Somebody need to know. I can't take that with me. Mm. Wow, y'all. hmm What is your Thanksgiving plan? You gonna be with your mama?
Uh, my mom. So yeah, I've been um taking 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 inventory of what's important. I've listened to some of your stories, um, and have taken personal inventory. And sometimes I would skip the holidays because I, didn't like the traffic, like the crowds. I just don't want to be bothered. Can't be bothered. Can't want to be bothered. But since my mom had a stroke last year in November 15th to be exact. Um, that's a sign, and that was stroke number 6. So I'm gonna spend every holiday, every moment possible that I can with my mom. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend time with my mommy. You might.
I know because I spent every holiday with mine. It wasn't a holiday that went by. So I am so thankful for that. Yeah, and you get about, when people have, my sisters had their own family and stuff, or they come to my mama's butt. That was just a given. My mama said, I ain't cooking this year, and I show up to her house with turkey, all the fixings for her to cook. And I'd start, so she'd have to get up and help. And we ended up having Thanksgiving dinner anyhow. Anyhow.
See, that's a
Mama,
beautiful.
Mama, what you doing? You cooking? No, I ain't cooking nothing. You ain't getting nothing, no. I said, okay. Baby, I knock on the door. She opened the door. I got the turkey, the stuff to make the dressing, make sweet potato. I mean, just all the she be like, oh my God.
Mm.
Oh, we gonna cook it. Let's cook it. Because nobody could season food like my mama. I could never season the way she seasoned. Lord knows I tried. And I watched. Her chicken was just to die for.
Mm.
And I didn't get it. Never could. Never could. But she loved my chicken now. All right, y'all. Let me get my ass off of here.
Yeah. I don't know about you.
I thank you for. I took the pill. I should have been asleep. Because eventually this foot gonna start hurting again. And this leg. I'm at that. I like to be asleep when they wake up. I don't know what they're gonna do with me, but I can't walk. I know that. Gotta work it out. Okay, thank you for coming up upward.
You're welcome.
You have a wonderful, blessed night. Thank you guys. Y'all, I'm gonna lay my broken, sorry, sick ass down. Hey, Daphne, how you doing, baby? We about to get out of here. How you doing? I just looked at your video. You were leaving out of, I think it was Walmart or something. You and your husband. All right, y'all. So y'all see me once again. Here I am. We gotta figure out what the hell is wrong with my foot. Hopefully I don't need an operation, huh? No operation, no operation, no operation. All right. Oh, you just woke up, look, and we just getting out. I'm about to lay my ass down. So thank you guys. Support the channels, comment, subscribe, share, and all that beautiful stuff. All right. This is your boy comedian Michael Allen. I'm out. Peace.